Hey YouTube. Okay, so I found this book. Actually, my daughter brought it to my attention, and it's by Virginia Hamilton. And so the name of this book is called The People Could Fly, and it is the picture book illustrated by Leo and Diane DeLeon. And I thought this book was very interesting because looking from the outside, it has a really golden texture. Then it has a group of people who have wings on them that are actually different colors. Well, excuse me, their outfits are different colors, but their wings are the same color. They're all black wings and different color outfits. So this outfit is a green outfit. I think it's like a golden outfit from this a small child, and then like a red outfit and like a brown outfit on the older gentleman. And they have their head covered, excuse me, and then they have different sort of hairstyles for the ladies. And it has one person playing an instrument, one person playing another instrument, and this person carrying a staff. And it has the excuse me, it has the honor Coretta Scott King Award. So I don't know if you can see that. All right, so let me go ahead and get to the first picture. The People Could Fly. I really love this book. It says the picture book. So I got it from Barnes and Noble, and it was only $7.99. Was illustrated by Leo and Diane DeLeon. It's a Dragonfly book. It says Dragonfly Books, New York. All right, so getting on to the first page. Excuse me, you guys. I just thought this was a beautiful book, so I just have to read it. I'm sorry. It says, "They say the people could fly. Say that long ago in Africa, some of the people knew magic, and they would walk up on the air like climbing up on a gate. And they flew like blackbirds over the fields, black shiny wings flapping against the blue up there." And just look at this picture. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry about the glare. I'm doing it on my cell phone. So y'all gotta work with me. Okay, look at that beautiful picture. Beautiful, beautiful. Then you go to the next page and they're showing the beautiful wings and the people who could fly. It's really illustrated so wonderfully. So let's just get on to the next page. And it's a short book, so it's not like it's gonna take a long time for me to read it. Okay, so let's just go on to this the next page. Let me see if I can put my book up a little bit better. Oh no, that made it worse. Okay, so let me put it back down. All right, so look at that illustration. It's so beautiful. All right, let me go ahead and read it. It said, "Then many of the people were captured for slavery. The ones that could fly shed their wings. They couldn't take their wings across the water on the slave ships. Too crowded, don't you know?" And then you look down and you see like a person who is like in chains and horrified. The child is in chains, the mother, and possibly the sister, or they're just in chains and they're just like, "Help me, please." You go on to the next page where it's like many, many people just with all these chains, and they're just bound together, and they're just sad and downtrodden. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna move right along to this next page and get to the meat of the story. Okay. And so I don't know if I want to start off by looking at the picture first or what. Sorry about the screen. I don't have like, big money, and I'm like a big YouTuber, and I can just do all this and that. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Just got to work with me. Okay. So it says, "The folks were full of misery then, got sick with the up and down of the sea. So they forgot about flying when they could no longer breathe the sweet scent of Africa. Say the people who could fly kept their power, although they shed their wings. They kept their secret magic in the land of slavery. They looked the same as the other people from Africa who had been coming over, who had dark skin. Say you couldn't tell anymore one who could fly from one who couldn't. You go down to the picture. It just has the waves and pictures of kind of like faces in the waves, and then the ship. And then we move on and we see pictures of chained up people. You see it at the bottom. Chained, and then their feet and their outfits. It is down trodden. Okay. Oops, excuse me. Turned the paper too quick. Excuse me, the page too quick. Okay, so if I can get my camera to focus a little bit better, because this is a camera phone, so I do apologize if this doesn't come out as clear as I want it to. Okay. All right, so it says one such who could was an old man, call him Toby. And standing tall yet afraid was a young woman who once had wings, call her Sarah. Now Sarah carried a babe tied to her back. She trembled to be so hard worked and scorned. The slaves labored in the fields from sun up to sundown. The owner of the slaves calling himself their master. Say he was a hard lump of clay, a hard glinty coal, a hard rock pile, wouldn't be moved. His overseer on horseback pointed out the slaves who were slowing down. So the one called driver cracked his whip over the slow ones to make them move faster. That whip was a slice open, cut of pain. So they did move faster, had to. And so here's the picture that goes with that. Look at the lady, and she has a baby on her back, and she's picking cotton, and there's Toby in the back. There's the slave driver. There's another slave driver and the horse, and another slave driver as well on the side. Okay, so it's moving right along. And it's hard to keep the glare off with my phone. It says Sarah hoed and chopped the row as the babe on her back slept. Say the child grew hungry. The babe started up, bawling too loud. Sarah couldn't stop to feed it, couldn't stop to soothe and quiet it down. She let it cry. She didn't want to. She had no heart to coon to it. Keep that thing quiet, called the overseer. He pointed his finger at the babe. The woman scrunched low. The driver cracked his whip across the babe anyhow. The babe hollered like any hurt child, and the woman fell to the earth. The old man that was there, Toby, came and helped her to her feet. I must go soon, she told him. Soon, he said. And so you see a picture of the lady with the baby, and she's like hoeing, and she's, picking the cotton, and then the overseer's like, get to working. And so we got the overseer right here with his whip. And then we got her basically saying no because the child is on her back. Okay. I need to work on getting somebody to turn the page for me. I don't have the video editing right now, so y'all just work with me. Okay. Sarah couldn't stand up straight any longer. She was too weak. The sun burned her face. The babe cried and cried, "Pity me, oh, pity me." Say it sounded like. Sarah was so sad and starving. She sat down in a row. "Get up, you black cow," called the overseer. He pointed his hand and the driver's whip snarled around Sarah's leg. Her sack dress tore into rags. Her legs bled onto the earth. She couldn't get up. Toby was there. There was no one to help her and the babe. "Now before it's too late," panted Sarah. "Now, Father." "Yes, daughter, the time has come," Toby answered. "Go as you know how to go." She holding the baby. She got her head down. The baby's holding on to her too. Here comes the driver. There's Toby in the background telling her to go. She looks up. Toby telling her to go again. Okay. And here we go. We get to the page where it's kind of like she is ready to go. Toby is helping her to her feet, basically, and helping her to go. So he says, he raised his arms, holding them out to her. "Kum Yali, Kum Buba, Tumbe." And more magic words said so quickly, they sounded like whispers and sighs. The young woman lifted one foot on the air, and then the other. She flew clumsily at first, with the child now held tightly in her arms. Then she felt the magic, the African mystery. Say she rose just as free as a bird, as light as a feather. The overseer rode after her, hollering. Sarah flew over the fences. She flew over the woods. Tall trees could not snag her, nor could the overseer. She flew like an eagle now until she was gone from sight. No one dared speak about it, couldn't believe it, but it was because they that was there saw that it was. There she goes with her baby. She's taking off the flight. Okay. I just love this book. Okay, so it says, say the next day was dead hot in the fields. A young man's slave fell from the heat. The driver come and whipped him. Toby come over and spoke words to the fallen one. The words of the ancient Africa, once heard, are never remembered completely. The young man forgot them as soon as he heard them. They went way inside him. He got up and rolled over on the air. He rode it a while, and he flew away. He forgot it as soon as he heard it, but it was deep into his soul. And right away, he rose up and flew away. Look at that. Wow. Rose up and just flew away. I have to excuse me. I keep moving the camera here to there, here to there. Okay, I just love this book. Okay, here we go. Another and another fell from the heat. Toby was there. He cried out to the fallen and reached his arms